I know. I know. Trust me, little wizard. It was just as odd for me as it was for you. I didn't expect any of this to happen, yet it did. And, well, here we are. We've escaped with, I don't know, some luck? How on earth are we this lucky? I have no idea, but I'm very, very grateful for it. I'm assuming we can't stop for long. God, I wish we could, though. We have no horses or anything. And all of our weaponry and everything was taken beforehand. There's not much we can do, is there? Then I guess we should just keep each other company and walk to the next village. Shall we? Glad you can agree. Well then, come with. Otherwise, you're going to be staying here and then fall back into the hands of the wicked Orc Queen. Or you can simply come with me instead of waiting here. The rest of my men are gone, and it's only us two from here on out. Think you can manage that? If anything, we can ask the king of the next village and possibly get more backup. I don't wish to be going into this blind. I mean, after all this quest, it's quite dangerous, and no one should have to conquer this alone. Especially not us. I know we can handle it, but at the same time, this is quite. It's just quite the daunting task, and I know this is something you could never hear from a knight, but I'm scared. Yes, I'm scared, and I don't know how the outcome of this is going to be. If you get hurt, I don't know what I'll do, and it'll just prove I'm not a good enough knight. I don't want that to be true. I want to protect you. And I almost wasn't able to back in the kingdom. You saw it as well as I did. I almost let us get killed, but thanks to some thoughtfulness and somehow, I managed to think about a plan, an idea, and went through with it. And frankly, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be here if it also weren't for you. So thank you, my friend, my wizard. I'm scared to see what this story entails. I'm scared to see what the future will hold. Do you think that it'll be a good one? One that's worth all of this pain and suffering? That's good. I'm happy that you can see a brighter future than I can. But how far do you think it'll be into the next village on foot? We have been walking for only but a few minutes, and frankly, I'm very exhausted. I mean, we did just get out of a battlefield from an orc queen, and our friend that we made along the way had stayed back to, save us. I'll have to also figure out a way to get them out too. And frankly, I don't know how that'll go either. Can go very south very quickly. Thank you. I don't think I'd be able to handle this all without you. Any of it. And I know something like this should really never have to be apologized for if you also were fine with it, but I'm terribly sorry with the way I had acted earlier when we first met, with all of the flirting and things. I can only assume we weren't very comfortable, and for that I'm terribly sorry. It's not how a knight should act, especially to someone so darling as you. I'm glad to have met you, though. Wait, is that a village? Is that, wait, does that mean we're close to a village? Let me climb the tree here. That's light. That's light. We can. It looks to be a good mile or two away, but we've made it, wizard. We're close to a village. Come on. It looks like there's going to be some crossroads of sorts from up ahead from what I've seen, but maybe, hopefully, they lead to the same way. Do you think we should split up for them? Alright. We won't split up. But I promise to protect you. Well, if that means beating a monster down with a stick. Although I don't know how much damage that could possibly do, especially to such a great beast. But hopefully in the village we'll be able to find more materials, especially for you, since you no longer have your wand. Yeah. And I no longer have my swords or anything. But thankfully I do still have the money from the king. They didn't really need that. Well, they are orcs. Our money is basically useless to them. They have their own currency. We have loan, and I don't really remember what the orcs' currency is. Then again, I never really had to learn. If I remember correctly, I think they were dunes. Something like that. Well, my dear, I don't really know where to go from here with us. Maybe you and I can go somewhere after this quest. And no, it doesn't have to mean travel, but I mean, you and I could establish something. I'm not entirely too sure, but I mean, like, you and I can view courtship with one another, only if you are 100% sure that you want to do so. I would never force. Yeah, yes, courtship. Courtship's nice. Courtship is very nice. Hello everyone, it is I, Midnight Shadow ASMR. I'm terribly sorry about the lack of content. I've been really busy with 2 jobs and trying to get enough money for, yeah, for college and stuff. Since I'm an adult and I have to do adult things. But yeah, thank you for bearing with me with this very, 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 very unbalanced just upload schedule. I promise I'll be hopefully uploading more content soon. It's like very late for me. And technically I should be asleep by now, but no. But hopefully you all have enjoyed this, and it's progress with a little wizard and with Annabel the Knight. So let's see how this goes. Until then, I don't really have much to say, but I do have a Throne account, I have a Twitter, I have a coffee. I think it's just coffee. Obviously I have a YouTube, otherwise I wouldn't. I do have a Patreon, so if you are hearing this now, it's probably because Patreon heard it first. But other than that, have an excellent day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is for you, and I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want to check me out more and connect with me and some of the cool members that I have in the community, the Discord link is down below, as well as my Patreon, my Twitter, my coffee, whatever, my Throne, and yeah. So I don't really have much else to say. But yeah, thank you.